I'm Christina Grace Hayes, owner of BBS Energy Works, where brain, body, and soul come together holistically so that we can just live life with more ease. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, one aspect of the program that is very important is education. So I'm a Massachusetts licensed teacher and I love educating. When we are educated, we feel empowered. We feel like we're in the know. When we come to do work for ourselves here at BBS, we can be a part of the process in doing that work and not just receiving it, but learning how to do it for ourselves. People have said it's one of the aspects that really makes a difference in the results that they see. Here's how the program works. There's two aspects. There is developmental work and there's energy work. Okay? So the developmental work is the work that I do based on my background. Again, I'm that Mass licensed teacher. My background is early childhood education, and bringing that child development piece in on the picture so that we can see at any age how early on physical, emotional, brain development is affecting your life now. Okay. Then the other aspect is, the other part of the program is energy work. So with the energy work, we can unblock anything in the body, any energetic blocks that might be holding us back from success, that might be holding our bodies back from completing that development early on, okay? And again, just getting rid of some of those aches and pains, getting rid of some of that emotional baggage, just feeling more physically adept, more able to communicate our needs, communicate socially, whatever it may be. For the energy work, I am a Reiki master, an emotion code practitioner, a licensed brain gym consultant, an integrative energy therapist, a light connection therapist. I have many modalities that I pull from. So pulling through all of that energy work and education that I have had for myself, along with the child development education, blend it in to a unique program I'm calling Developmental Energy Work. The BBS Energy Program is unique in that when you come, there are many paths that we can go down to discover the root cause of whatever it is that's making life a little harder. Whether you're a newborn and breastfeeding and sleeping is hard, or you're an 88-year-old, we're just gonna let the body determine what it needs at that moment. How are we gonna get to the root cause of the struggles that are keeping you from living life with ease? We have early reflexes. And so these reflexes are motor patterns that happen automatically. We know the popular ones like crawling and rolling. There's others as well. And if those reflexes do their job and they show up in a nice strong manner, then the brainstem is set up for success, and therefore the rest of the brain has a great foundation in which to support higher level thinking. But if it is not, and it gets stuck in that development, it shows up later in life, okay? When my husband was playing guitar, he was struggling with using his right and left hand coordinately and smoothly. And when he did this work to cross over his midline simply by doing something very easy called cross crawls, he was able to then access and finish that developmental piece, access his right and his left, and do two different things with them, and have success with his guitar playing. So I had a 4-year-old, for example, who was behind on his development, and when his family came in, we worked with the emotions primarily of the parents and the grandparents from the birthing trauma that had happened for this boy. And once we began to work with that, with their emotional baggage and releasing, we can literally release the energetic balls of energy that are in us. That is the emotion code, of which I am a licensed practitioner in as well. We can just release those balls of energy, and they don't trigger us anymore. And guess what? Those around us feel that energetic change, and they then begin to respond to that change as this 4-year-old child did. The results were he began to say 2-syllable words. His teachers in school began to check off all of the developmental milestones that he had been working a year on, unsuccessfully so. But really, he had been working on them, and they just couldn't show themselves yet until we made this block just go away, and then they could rise to the surface and be shown. And the teachers were ticking off that list. So we want to take into account the body, brain, and soul for the developmental piece, for the emotional experiences that we have had, and bring them together at any age. This process is fun, it's enlightening, it's eye-opening, it's empowering, and it just feels good. The BBS program works in person, and it works remotely. So I have done this work remotely with people in Peru, California, Portugal, New York. It doesn't matter where you are. We can do it in person, but we can do it over a FaceTime or Zoom or something like that as well. If you want more information about the program, please see www.bbsenergyworks.com. I'm Christina Grace Hayes, owner of BBS Energy Works, and I thank you for your time.